Right, there we go. That should work. Sorry, my Steam Deck is fucking about at the moment. What don't I want to hear? I don't need to hear. That's the one I'm done with. There we go. Right, sorry, apologies about that. How are we doing? Hope everyone is well. We're running very late as per usual, especially with that now. Why is YouTube telling me that I have shit internet as well? What is going on? Why is everything broken today? It's looking very blurry. Okay, that looks like it might have fixed itself, maybe. No, why is YouTube bitrate very low? This makes no sense. Okay, we're back. We're Gucci on YouTube again. Fucking thing. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, for some reason the touchscreen part of my Streamdeck Plus just isn't responding. It just keeps changing pages and doing really random shit, so I had to do some weird stuff actually in the Stream Deck wave thing. How you doing, Nasha, mate? Hope you're well. I do see you there. For some reason it's not showing up with the channel. Everything's just what it's broken. It just decided to break as per usual. Oh shit, we're running late. Quick. Maybe try 460. Maybe go bold. Do we go bold? How many laps are we going to need? 7 minutes. Let's do 4 laps. Whack that up. Turn that down. Sure. Let's go with that. Oh. Yeah, true. Chaos. We do thrive within the chaos, don't we? ABS 6. Yeah, cool. Right. Is it going to change scenes for me? Yes, it is. There we go. Hey, OSW, mate. How are you doing? Alright. Okay. We seem to be fine. All the audio seems to be coming through for the game fine on my end. Obviously, let me know if someone's messing about again. Because who needs the PC to work fine every time? Sometimes it's a nice bit of fun if it starts playing silly buggers on you and you've got to try and figure out what new way it's broken this time. Right, here we go. So we're doing 25 minutes Interlagos. We're doing in Multiclass with LMU2. Don't know this track all that well. Done literally one race in it, and it was the championship race. So it's going to be a bit of a learning curve. I thought this race might be a bit quiet, but it actually appears to have quite good attendance. There was like 100 or something people waiting to play this. So, you know, that's pretty good. Trying to get some heat in these tyres. Cold tyres around here is you just spend all your time fucking sliding, not really going anywhere. Oh god, hello. Turn, oh. Any surface grip, any grip, any grip. We're going to need all of these laps to get up to fucking speed at this rate, Jesus. Oh god. That's what you get for reading chat and not racing. That sucks, OSW. Races like that are really annoying when you recover and then get taken out and it's just like, oh, alright, cool, that was a waste of time. Right, this is going to be a write-off lap as well because we definitely don't have the tyre temps to go full send on this lap. So just another lap of building temps up. Reminding myself where the track goes, where to brake, all that sort of fun stuff. So the only race I've done here is a 45-minute GT3 fixed race at the beginning of the season. So our knowledge is not the greatest. I know where the track goes from just years of watching Formula 1, so I have that kind of understanding of it, but how to get a GT3 car around it quickly, I have no idea still. I know sort of 36 is kind of the bare minimum you're aiming for, really. I get a feeling we're probably going to be a ways off that, but we'll find out. A lot of people taking it easy on their first lap by the looks of it as well. Pole with a 37. Yeah, I really enjoy Interlagos. It's just not one that I've actually learned yet. At least not decently. There's always so much understeer through that. It's the second part of the CNRSs. I'm probably getting the line wrong completely. It's not helping. I'm slowed into that. We're going to have one more lap after this one by the looks of it. Don't really need to go down the second road, I think. I think this lap requires a bit more patience than you would probably otherwise expect. A lot of waiting for the car to rotate before getting on the throttle and stuff, because of how long the corners are. They are deceptively tight as well. Not a great show right now, P22. Car number 15, so we're expected to do reasonably well on this. Because that's P15 with all the LMPs in as well. 38.8, okay. I don't think we'll get into the 36s, but we'll take a 37 if we can sort of wrestle it into that way. You're right, legend. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Still not very good through that corner, but damn sight better than we have been, so that's good. We're still learning. That'll be fine. Bit slow for there. Quite slow for there, in fact. I don't think we're going to quite get to the 37s. We might just sneak in. Shortest run to the line possible. 37.9. Okay. Not terrible. Yeah, not bad, legend, mate. Not bad. Thanks for asking. Just, you know, chilling. Enjoying some LMU. It's going to be tough, this one. There's some very quick people in. I know Daniel Lee is very, very quick. Silver is quick. It's going to be a tough lobby, this one. Oh, we're dropping. We're dropping already. Jesus. Mueller as well. Mueller's very quick. Okay, car setup. Right, let's have a look. Some fresh tyres. I'm guessing this is going to be play the fuel saving game. Might need a little bit more slip angle, we get a bit more rotation in it. I feel like Might have a little bit too much on the brakes. Yeah, probably. I feel like this could be a fuel saving race as well. I'm going to give it an extra much of that, just in case. Because the length of it being 25 minutes, I feel like this is probably pit stop versus no pit stop, and I'm pretty sure no pit stop is going to win. So I don't know how many extra laps we're going to have to take.
And drivers go to the grid for a race.
I imagine it'd be like, what, +3, +4 maybe? So a lot of lift and coast, which Interlagos should be relatively easy, because the middle section, like, you can just lift and coast a lot of that stuff. Right, there's not a lot of this track which is full throttle, other than like the start-finish line and the run down to turn 3. That's pretty much it. A sweep down as well on the way to the final corner, I guess. Fuck it, we'll do 48.5. We'll see how we go. Okay, so yeah, so it's actually looking just like +2. Okay, so this should be an easy fuel save race. I don't see why you'd need to put in this like ever. +2 on a 1 minute 40 lap. That should be pretty easy. You watch Famous Last Words. We got way too much fuel. Oh well. We're a little bit heavier than we need to be. Drop down to P20. Jesus. Definitely need to get into the 36s. Right. 25 minutes of Interlagos. LMU Multiclass. This should be very interesting. As we roll to the line, if you can remember to tickle that like button, subscribe if you're new here, that would be great. Holy shit, Cypher's made his way onto Twitch. What is this? What is going on? Fernandez, if you could hurry up, buddy, that would be great. That's understandable, mate. Right, hold on to your butts. We're getting ready to go. T1 is going to be murder.
Green flag.
I really don't want to be on the inside here. I'm just going to probably chill behind the Lambo. So try and go for the widest line possible through T1. Okay, a couple of positions. We're still in it though. That's surprisingly not as bloodbathy as I thought it was going to be. Could still surprise you though. Right, very much single file through here. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot more people still in the race than I thought there was going to be at this point in the race. Already starting planning out where we're going to be lifting. That seems like a relatively easy place to lift there. Oh, freebie, thank you very much. Try lifting at the 150, see what happens here. Yep, lights were at about the 150. ambitious line. Turned in a little bit too much there. Alright, how many people are going to be fuel saving? That is going to be the question. For the cost of 2 laps, I don't see why you wouldn't be. Might not even need the full 2 laps worth of fuel as well. That's only how the LMPs go. Leaders look to be going all out. With such a long pit exit, I can't imagine that it makes much sense to pit here. I think most people are fuel saving by the looks of it. Like the guys in front definitely are. I think I saw someone disappearing off into the gravel behind us, so we're not going to benefit from that yellow card freebie. Yellow card freebie? Yellow flag freebie. There you go. Yeah, that's the one I saw, just the shape disappearing off into the outfield. I wasn't sure what it was, I just saw someone go for some very large extracurriculars. Oh, turning a little early there. You're right, Headspace, mate. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying the stream, buddy. We are pretty touching cloth on this old fuel thing, aren't we?
Time 1:38.56.
Been a little bit, probably a little bit over conservative right now, but I mean, we haven't really got anywhere to go with the guys in front of us. Oh. F. Gonna be on the defensive now. Actually, is it worth it? He doesn't seem to be fuel saving behind us. We're gonna have to be lifting early anyway. Oh, someone's off. Interesting rejoin. Oh god, why were you just parked in the fucking outside of the corner then? The fuck was that? Why did it take so long to get going? I'm getting mugged left, right and centre now. Fucking plugged the dam. Getting caught out on that turn 1 has just let everyone through. Fucking hell. There's going to be a fucking accident as well, based on these guys. Oh, way too much curb. Gonna lose another one here. Hey Matt, how you doing, mate? Oh, Dan's a good heading, isn't he? Trying to get out of the way because he's not fuel saving as we are. And I wanted to lift and he was just going to go straight to the back of me, so I was trying to get out of the fucking way. Oh, F. That's yep. Saw that happening. It was just fucking clumsy is what it was. For both of them. Like, the guy on the inside was just parked on the apex, so you're going to expect something's going to happen. But then the guy going around him just sort of expected that car to disappear. So both of them were just being an idiot. Okay, we're saving a lot more fuel than the guys in front, which is good. Hey Pez, how you doing, mate? Welcome, Nebulous. I could probably push a bit more than we're doing now. I just want to make sure that we're definitely getting the fuel in it.
Last one, 40.75.
I probably don't need to lift as much. We're also protecting our tyres as well, so it should help later on as well. I'm in TSC's Discord. The problem is I'm so fucking busy. I don't get a lot of time to participate in a lot of stuff. So I am in Discord and I do see you guys doing races and stuff. And I generally am watching one guy's stream while you do it. I just haven't got time to participate myself, unfortunately. So Interlagos is quite difficult to pay attention to chat and also fuel save and also figure out where traffic is as well. So. Oh shit. Oh god. Got thrown out of that ribbon. Was then okay. It seemed like there was it looked like we did need to fuel save at the beginning. But if we don't need to, we can bring that back down, that's fine. Start pushing a bit.
That time was a 138.42.
Oh, F. How did he not pick anyone else up at the same time? I have no idea. That's impressive. Do not know how I managed to slide through there without gathering anyone. Yeah, this is my first attempt at doing this race for the week, so it looked like you needed to do at least a little bit of fuel saving. But if you guys are saying you don't, then we'll go back to pushing. Hopefully we haven't left it too late. So we should have a bit more better tyres at the very least compared to the people around us. Accelerated a little bit too early there. I kind of wish you did need a fuel save in this one, because it would be very interesting if you're like real borderline. I prefer it when they do have fuel savers, to be honest. Because one of these LMP ones is usually one of them is a fuel save race and one of them isn't. And I like that little extra bit of strategy, to be honest.
That time was a 138.27.
Even if it's not really strategy and it is like the best thing to do is fuel save. It separates the people who can do it from the people who can't. And generally the people who can't complain about it. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, if it makes it so the LMPs have to do fuel save rather than guaranteed pit stop, then yeah, fair enough. Okay, right, well, let's say we're full attack now, so... Well, I say full attack. We're pushing. I don't want to overdrive the car, at least not this early on the race. Tyres, I think, will be a factor at the end of this race, just because of the nature of the circuit. So if we can do what we can to try and preserve them. And inevitably someone will end up running out of talent multiple times, I imagine, during all these sweepy bends and curbs and all that sort of stuff. And we've got the LMPs to get through yet still as well. They'll no doubt pick out a couple of scalps as we go through.
That time was a
Oh, yeah, flat.
1:38.0.
Need to find a fair bit more time. Oh, F, there we go. Told you someone run out of talent at some point. Looks like other people are battling up ahead as well. Oh, do you want to pick a fucking line, mate? Weaving around all over the fucking track. No. What are you doing? Fucking hell. Dickhead. Fucking backmarkers, man. The fuck is he doing? Right, now we've got front end damage. Beautiful.
Time 1:40.84.
Right, here come the LMPs. About to get absolutely fucking sent from P2 here. No, P1 should be through fine. Come on, if you're going through, fucking go through. I would like to get to an apex at some point. Thank you. Oh, why did you sit on the fucking 3/4? Just wait before the corner. We'll both get through it quicker if you let me apex and you just follow me through. Fucking hell. Yeah, but I mean, they should just, like, what you don't do is sit on someone's rear quarter, because that's how you're just going to get one of them drive into you. You sit behind them until you've gone through the corner and then just power past them, as you can get off the corner quicker. And it's quicker for everyone involved. Rather than doing what half of those did, which was just sit, oh, F. Hold your brakes. Kind of. Don't fucking flash me, dickhead. You got to get around me, not the other way around. Liabilities, all of them. RC gap must go. This is basically how most of the LMP2 drivers drive on this fucking thing. No thought as to what the other car is going to fucking do. Okay, ooh, gap. If I fits, I send. Shit. You sure you don't need to fuel safe? Because leader looks like he's getting pretty close to fuel.
8.56.
I suppose this is before the LMPs have lapped him, I guess, so might go down by one. He might do a little bit of lift across towards the end potentially, I guess. Nah, he needs an apex, fuck it. Not me. Nope, more death. Whoa. Try and catch that. Jesus. Okay, fair enough. I'll tell you what, mate. It just seems like he doesn't got that much fuel in it, I guess. But as I say, this is before the LMPs have probably got to him and lapped him and taken a lap off of it, so that could be why it looks worse than it is. We're just not lapping quick enough right now. I mean, the Lambo would be the thirstier one of the cars as well. So if the Lambo could do it, I guess anything could do it. Would be my expectation. It needs to be in the 37s, if not the 36s, really. So we've got a lot of time to find. I know I'm definitely not going as quick as I should be through some of these corners. Bit better. Is this like, I was going to say, is this the last LMP2? Not quite. I'll go around the outside. I'm very slow. It's not my fault, you were too fucking far back, mate. What the fuck do you want from me? Fucking hell. What a dickhead. What a fucking dickhead. Fucking LMP2s. No wonder in fucking P12 he'd come. Yep, not just me is complaining as well. The guy in front's complaining about him. Bashing people out of the way, I imagine.
Time 138.67.
Yeah, we're in the 37s, not by much, but we're in it. Braking a bit too early for that corner, I think. Too slow for the final corner. God damn it. Oh, I'm struggling to just be consistent here, I think. That's the main problem.
Lap 137.84.
Well, this is a bit of a faster clock right at the end, isn't it? Jesus. Just gotta hope someone gets desperate and does a dumb send. Or does that. Take that one, thank you. Porsche and Mustang take each other out, question mark? No, not quite. Right, well that is race number 1 down, I guess. P16, not terrible. Could have done a bit more if we weren't actually fuel saving at the beginning. Unnecessarily, apparently. Oh dear. Man, there's a lot of salt in this chat after that race. That was pretty vicious. We did well just to survive that fucking one, I think, to be honest. Jesus. Well, I forgot to put the fan on as well, so I am a very sweaty boy. Whew. Jesus. Right, well, we need to find pace here ASAP, Rocky. 37.8 is too slow. We need to be in the 36s. Oh, dear. Right. Let's see what it did with our driver ranking. I don't think we earned any favours from it, to be honest. If it's going to load today as well. Oh, it did load. Look at that. Yeah, minus 6.3. That's what I thought. Oh, well, we knew that. We expected that going in because we haven't really done many races at this track, so we're still learning it right now. Still got to find about a second and a half, really. Yeah, Daniel Lee was. Yeah. Did well in that one, I think. Right. I didn't see many BMWs. I'm wondering if that's just maybe not the play for this, but we'll give it another go. See what happens. You know what we haven't done in a while? Should we have a quick no, not on there. We want to have a quick look on. Right, I still need to do that update. Let's have a quick check on here, see where it says we're looking at losing time. So have some quick Google at Track Titan, see what it says. Sessions. So we are mostly losing it through, okay, the bottom of that hill there. But he's not a lot of time in a lot of places, let's be real. What does it say we should be doing better here? We are just not, we're rolling off the throttle early. On the throttle actually a little bit early there. Exit seems to be okay. Okay, so they're going. This is up through the long sweeper, isn't it? Which way? No, which way are we going? This is coming in here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we'll come up through the long sweeper. Right, okay. Flip of the throttle of the apex. Flip of the throttle of the apex again. Full throttle on the way down the hill. Okay, so we need to avoid doing that blip of throttle there by the looks of it, so we can get on the throttle a bit earlier. Okay. Steering wise, not putting enough lock in at the bottom of the hill. Okay. Gearing wise, we're jumping out of gear a bit early. That's unusual. We're actually going up into second about where we should be. Okay. So that's. So we need to try and hold the throttle a little bit longer. So we're coming off the throttle a little bit too early at the hill, at the top of the hill, which I thought. Braking wise, it's not terrible. Hold the throttle a little bit longer as we go down the hill, and then just try and get on the throttle at once. We don't need to try and avoid that blip there. Hold a tighter line as well on the inside. Okay. What else is it saying on there as well? How we doing? I feel like we're losing a lot of time in turn one. Am I just lifting too early? Yeah, lifting too early. Gearing wise, so just stick in second. Okay. Don't need to drop down at first. I'm putting way more right lockdown than they are. Okay. And then on here it's throttle, max throttle all the way downhill, and then basically max throttle as soon as it gets the apex again. I feel like it just got understeer there though. No, I feel like that's just the reason I do this because I'm just trying to avoid fucking understeer as we go through the apex. Promise it doesn't tell you if this is like if this is a fix or this with the setup. Because if it's with the setup, it's not going to be anywhere near comparable versus fixed. So there's only so much you can do, but it gives us ideas of where to look for time. I feel like this is probably the same again. We're coming off throttle too early. Yeah. On the way up the hill, we're just coming off throttle way too early. That. And then we're not getting on the throttle. We're feeding the throttle in at the top of the hill rather than just stamping on it. We're doing counter steer there, aren't we? That's got to be massive counter steer there, isn't it? Because apparently they're steering out of the corner. Interesting. That's weird. But here, am I braking too early again? Yeah, I am. Okay, so we find a lot of time just by not braking as early. Holding on to gear. Okay, we're coming into that. They're a fourth, really? Do we not go to fifth down the straight? Bizarre. Okay, well, let's give it a little practice, shall we? Yeah, I know generally other people do rotate more on the rear. Rotate more on the throttle than I do. Oh, white loads, I'm just going to set the fan up quick. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. I was just more surprised about how much like opposite angles, just like 40%, like up to like 45-degree kind of levels of counter steer at the top of the hill. It just seems like a lot. Let's keep that 50-50 so we're not fighting the rear end of the way into turn 1. Yeah, I think like I get like catching it, but it was like telling you to do that as you go through the top of the hill. It's like full on drift. It just felt like it seemed like it was telling you to do a lot of opposite lock. Oh, cold tyres, cold tyres, cold tyres. Like driving on ice. So brake a little bit later here. So it don't make much difference when we're on stone cold tyres, but yeah. Scrubbing across the front there is only practice. Try and get up to temp as quick as possible. That's the bit of throttle I need to avoid doing. Oh, way too much turning. That was the intentional off track, by the way. Still going to need another lap to get these up to temp. Oh, there we go. So if we can get into the 36s tonight, that's sort of going to be a pretty good. I'm going to be pretty happy with that. So we want to stay in second. Obviously, we want to break to the point where we're going to hit the apex as well. I do question some of their telemetry. I feel like that's with some form of setup and probably optimal track conditions, which these aren't. It looks to be a bit chilly. Obviously, being a fixed setup race as well, things are inherently going to be understeery. That was a bit better. Going to do a little extra stab of throttle that time. Okay, one semi-decent-ish lap, please. We've got time for two, I think. 2 or 3.
Lap 140.10.
On the stair, just scrubbing. Oh, my lap time's not going to count. Never mind. We're still roughly working out. Nope. The mud. Yeah, I know you're there. Whoa. Okay, right. Tyres look to be up to temp now, so we might be able to get 2 quick laps in. Hopefully we don't spin it again. A little bit less understeer. There's still quite a lot of it. Just overslowing into that corner massively. Messy but better, time wise. Definitely not optimal. way too early there.
That time was a
Okay, 36.5.
7.57.
Quick on the way in, slow on the way out, which is not the way around you want it. Way too big a left. I'm getting all kinds of right hand down through the wheel. That was weird. Oh. You gonna... I know the session ended. Are we gonna go into another game, or are we just gonna crash? I'd like it if we didn't crash. That'd be great. And I feel like we were close to getting a 36 on that lap. Nope, game dead. RIP in peace, game. Bear with. Talk amongst yourself. Oh no, we're back. I only had to threaten to fucking kill task and it started working again. Oh, we've got Cryptek in with this one as well. We might be top split, I don't know. It's going to be a two-split race. Join. So a quick peeky look at the data, and we seem to actually have found about second, maybe. Which would be quite nice. Ba-do-do-do. Bum, bum. Oh, I don't get on with the Lexus, to be honest. It's not for me. Yeah, I mean, I obviously I watch Ollie's a lot of Ollie laps as well, especially when he was doing Le Mans earlier. When he was getting, what did he get, 4.1? 4.01? I was like, fuck me, how was he finding 3 seconds? And it's just everywhere, like every little corner is a little bit quicker. Yeah. Right, we know we don't need to fuel save this time as well, so that's good. Stop that. D D D D D D. Yeah, but in the same way that like Ollie's not an alien, I'm not an alien either. Like, I feel like with practice, I could possibly get to close to an Ollie level. There's no fucking way I'm getting to alien level. So, It's like it's one of those ones of like, it's what like it's trying to learn the concepts of basketball by just watching Steph Curry, or like trying to learn the rules of American football by watching Tom Brady just throw the ball. You're better off starting somewhere that you know what they're actually fucking talking about, because they're talking about X, Y over post. Like, what the fuck? What? Okay, whereas if you start with someone who's like relatively new but good at it, they have a better chance of filtering that information into my brain. I don't know, they're kind of some bad analogies. I feel like aliens are just too far ahead of me to be able to figure out how to get anywhere close to it. Basically, that skill, that gap in knowledge is just too great for my simple little monkey brain to comprehend. Yeah, I've tried looking at like alien paces and stuff. Like obviously watched people like Johnny A as well, who is just insane in anything with four wheels. And I try and mimic what they're doing, and it's just not. I can't get anywhere close to it. I find if I focus on things like what Ollie's doing and sort of that sort of skill level, like normal fast humans rather than aliens, I find I have a much better time of correlating that information into like actual games. The alien stuff, I just try it, and it's like picking up a guitar and going, right, I'm going to learn to play Dragonfall straight away, rather than going through playing Smoke on the Water and Beatles and stuff like that. You can be just a little trying to overstretch your skill gap too much, just entices failure and annoyance, basically. Yeah, my trail braking does need work, to be fair. I'm okay at it, but it does need work. It needs a fair bit of work. Oh god, are we going to stop for this corner? Forgot that we had cod tyres. Taking the normal braking point. Like, my trail braking's a lot better than it used to be, but it's still not amazing. Like, even better than it was like 6 months ago, but it's still not anything super special. Scrubby, 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 scrub. This is where I keep fucking missing the apex. I need to just break it out here. Just carry too much speed into that corner and just scrub past the apex. Way too slow for that corner. Way too fucking slow. This is going to be a pretty poopy out lap. Like a 143. Oh no, 142 maybe. Oh, just
1.09.
But it's still pretty shit out lap, but not as bad. Oh my god. Find the corner. Aim for it, you peanuts. Still scrubbing. Still understeering. Still understeering. There we go. Bit better. Turned in earlier enough that time. Trying to hook it up with the camber. Bit better off the corner. Bit better. Yeah. Cheers for telling me about the camber, because that's turning in a bit early. You can use a bit more of it than I was using, which makes sense.
Lap 138.08.
Really need to get off that curb. Just end up washing wide by the end of the corner if you do. Braked way too early there. Nope, fucked that up massively. That was going to be our 36. I think we can get around in time to do another one. Nope. Sad face.
That time was a 137.25.
37.2, okay. Not amazing, but better. You're right, GRDC. How do you doing, mate? Welcome in. This is not going to be a place that you're going to learn much, because we're learning as we go right now. How you doing, Para, as well? Welcome in. This is welcome to the struggle stream. We're all aboard, because this is like the 4th or 5th race I've done at Interlagos. So there will be a lot of me calling myself an idiot, messing up braking points, hopefully not getting taken out or taking anyone out by accident. However, if you're easily triggered, just saying. Yeah, I found that last race, Greg. We're just going to sort of do a little bit of lift and coast in the first lap or two, just so we can make sure we get it, but we're not going to worry too much about fuel saving this time. We kind of lost out in a few positions last time because of it. It made it seem like you might want to fuel save a lap or two, but by the time the LMPs come around, you're actually alright. So, yeah, I keep meaning to do that, mate. I'll try and overdrive the fronts a little bit. It's just a habit I've got. I mean, because in some of the races you actually need to use those tyres, and in longer races you want to not overdrive those tyres if you can avoid it, because you might use them later on. So I try and progressively bring them in, but it's not the best in these shorter races. Right, no, yeah, fine, we'll go with that. P16, so we're starting a couple of positions higher than last time. I think it was P18, wasn't it, last time? Got silver behind us. Right, hopefully this one goes a bit better than last race. The Porsche in front of us is the same Porsche who finished in front of us at the end of the last race as well. Oh dear, right. Just got to make sure we get to lap 16, haven't we, basically. Well, we don't know with LMU Elo because the car number also includes the LMPs. So we might actually be a bit... I don't know what rank those guys are. So we might be, again, below where LMU expects me to be. Right. Did the Porsche not take the track? There's someone missing. No, Porsche's there. I'll get some brake temp in. Yeah, if this was just GT3s, then yeah, I'll be fine with that. Starting P16 car number 22, but unfortunately those LMPs mess it up a little bit. Oh, right, well, hold on to your butts, boys. Here we go. Hopefully this goes a bit better than last time. Goal 1, survive turn 1.
Green flag, green flag.
Drive through for the Porsche. So, freebie for that, potentially. Got a bit of space on the outside. Should use that to our advantage. Just going to go try and go as wide as possible. Round that accident there. Beautiful. Drifting a little wide there on cold tyres. Apologies. Whoa, God. Thanks to that Lexus for tanking that one for me. Man, why is lap 1 so fucking vicious all the fucking time? It doesn't need to be. People just like were a bit more chill lap 1. It'd be a lot easier for people to survive these fucking races. Merc driving me off the road. Aston Martin even. Beautiful. Oh, cool. Cheers. Yep. That one's a Merc. There's a Lexus beside me by the sounds of it. Well, so after all of that lap 1 shenanigery, we've actually ended up exactly, well, actually worse off than where we qualified. We did so well to get around the first incident. Oh, I never understand why people do that. You're just inviting yourself for an accident. Stop driving into me. Fuck me. People just calm the fuck down. Jesus Christ. Why is it like this? Why are people so adamant they have to win these fucking races in the first 2 laps? Okay, right. Looks like we've finally got a little bit of fucking calm now. Briefly, anyway. Jesus Christ. Lap 2 was more chaotic than lap 1.
Time 1:39.64.
Right, it's time to settle in. I feel like we're being a bit more consistent than the Lexus in front of us right now. He looks to be a bit old raggedy right now. Don't know how much performance we're losing with our bit of damage though, which is a bit annoying. Let's try and catch that one then. Slow. We're gonna have enough to get in front, lap one, in turn one. We should have the suck all the way down the straight. If he goes defensive.
Lap 130, 7.5.
Like you're moving over under braking, careful. Like that's just turning into me. That's just turning into me. That. That was just turning into someone who was already on the apex. That's beautiful. That. LMP in the way. Beautiful. Beautiful. Fucking hell, man. It takes a lot for me to get annoyed with driving standards in a race. Like I'm fine people messing up and shit like that, but this lobby, man, this lobby is just full of cunts. Pardon my French, but like there's bad lobbies, and then there's this one. Is it because like Cryptic's in here or something? Are people trying to get on stream? Is it one of these fucking things where people are just flooding to where big streamers are? Obviously not me, because people don't fucking know who I am. But obviously we've got Cryptic in here, and I'm just wondering if it's just like something weird has happened in the formation of this fucking lobby, and just the crazy has descended upon fucking everyone.
That time was a 148.42.
Everyone's just making fucking window licker moves. Just like zero thought put into them. And this is even before the LMP2s have turned up. Like this is the worrying thing. This is before the LMP2s are lapping people. Like, what the fuck is going to happen when they arrive? We're not far off these LMP2s. Oh, McLaren's going somewhere. Oh no, it's the Lexus again. Who would have fucking thought the Lexus has gone off again? Wow, that's really strange, that.
That time was a 137.94.
into that. Just about. Oh, mate, if I had the time and the availability to do so, I would. Problem is, I work like 50 hours a week plus family commitments and shit. The only reason I stream now is this is the only time I have available. Like, I stream from 10:30-ish until like 1:30-ish, because this is the only time I have to race. So if I didn't do it now, I wouldn't get to do it. Like, I work weekends. League races are generally around times for like normal humans, like 8 PM, which I'm never free for, like, ever. For me to get into the 9 o'clock championship races on LMU is tough. I would love to do league racing. League racing is some of the most fun thing you can do in sim racing. It's just I don't have the availability to do it reliably to the point, like, if I sign up for a league, I might arrive to maybe 50% of the races if I'm lucky. It's just not something I'm able to do reliably, and I don't want to take a spot from someone who could do it properly, you know. It's just not fair on the league or other people who want to do it. Wow, I think we've actually got a semi-decent lap under us now. I don't know. I mean, I don't really give a shit about safety rating. Like, I'm plat 3. Like, it's literally capped out. Anything over gold in this game is redundant, so it really doesn't matter. Which I think is half the problem. People have got to plat too easily, and now it really doesn't matter because it takes so much to lose the safety rating that people will just bounce off each other, will just drive into each other, and it's not affecting lobbies or placement. So I think they need to be a bit more harsh in people losing it through contact, because I think people have realised that it's there to burn. I mean, I race cleanly and I've figured out I can use it to burn. Like, I haven't thought about safety rating since I got gold 1 or gold 2, because then you've got a whole level of safety net. And when you got that sort of safety net on it, like, there needs to be a trade, like, to get into plat, if you've got plat safety rating, you need to get something for it, otherwise there's no point in being there. It's literally redundant. So you need to be able to get something with that. So whether that is like plat, maybe you only have one level of plat, and the only way you can get top split is if you have plat safety rating, so it's literally the best drivers in terms of speed and safety. So it's like, there needs to be some contingency there to make sure having plat safety rating is actually worthwhile, you know, because it really isn't right now. You get to gold and then the rest of it is just, alright, cool, it's a different colour. What am I doing? So I don't know what it would be to lock out. I mean, I'm just literally thinking off the top of my head, because the idea has literally just come to me that, like, safety rating is arbitrary once you get past gold 1. Oh shit, LMP2s are on the way. come. Guaranteed double send coming into the final corner. Oh no, okay, it's a little bit too far back. Okay. Oh, there we go. This should be interesting.
Lap 137.55.
Right, okay. He was actually okay with it. That's fine. Whoa. So yeah. Oh, the Lexus is just really good at looking after its tyres here, is it? I'm starting to feel a bit of deg in these tyres right now. Especially on the fronts. Could be to do with the lack of aero we've got down there now after whatever happened with that LMP lap 3. Don't even know how we ended up there. I'm assuming he came out the pit lane. I mean, we've got a lot more pace after having a quick look at the telemetry. Like, a lot more pace. Got 37.3 last time round, which, let's say, not lead pace, but better than our 38.0 PB last time. Maybe slow off the corner. We can get top 10, which doesn't seem to be massively far away. Be quite good. Especially if the LMPs start doing what LMPs do. Assume that McLaren just sort of outbraked itself, maybe? Because he just was miles offline, letting the LMP through for some reason. Glad I turned in when I did. Oh, BMW's gone. That's P15. Nope, that's horrible. Oh, right, well, we might be able to get in front of this Aston. We were catching him, I think. Until it went off last corner. Maybe the other guys in front, not massively far ahead.
138.75.
Whoa, try to spin on me then. I wouldn't say doing it till gold, because what will happen is you'll end up with safety rated gold. You go into a race and you'd have been quite out of practice in how to survive the first lap. So starting from the pits is like fine, but you want to get used to starting on the grid. So you need to know what to look for and how to react to cars and what they're likely to do on certain tracks and stuff like that. So it's alright as like a starter thing, but I wouldn't do it too many times, to be honest, because you need to be able to figure out how to start a race like efficiently and get used to the bedlam, because you'll need to do it at some point. Otherwise, you just every single race you're sacrificing 30 seconds worth of race pace just to start in the pit lane to avoid an accident, you know. So, I mean, if it's what you want to do, it's what you want to do, fine. But I think that you will learn a lot more about predictability and trying to figure out what's happening in the situation by taking sort of a few race starts. Traffic's not been great for this Aston. This is good for us. Right, well and truly in the suck here. Let's see if we can get it into turn one. If he's going to go defensive or not. Doesn't look like it.
137.65.
There we go, that's a move for position. And we're going to lose immediately on the run down to turn 3. Never mind, yeah, braked himself. Fine. Mm, 4 seconds to P13, a bit far. With how long we got left. Whoa. Right, okay, calm down. Fucking come on. We've been driving alright up until this point. Don't ruin it now. Ah, shit. Whoa, turned him way too fucking early for that one. Right, come on, calm the fuck down. You've just been driving fine for the last 20 minutes. Why have you decided to start driving like a fucking moron right now?
Lap 138.73.
I'm not going to say I've been driving well, but I've been driving okay. Much better. Much better. Alright, where am I going? Where am I going? Come on. Right, come on. Literally one more lap to go. Don't bin it now. All you got to do is hold on for one more lap. You've done 14 of them, done 15 of them. Literally one more.
137.82.
And of course we've got an LMP coming out of pit lane, because why wouldn't we? Okay, right, I think we've just about done it. Jesus. Oh, fucking hell. That was a stressful into the race there. Just because I kept fucking up myself. Oh, dear. Take P13 though, especially how that started, considering we got killed really early on. We could have been a lot higher up. Where did Crypto go? End up? P3. Fair. What do you get? 35.8? Fuck me. Still hunting that 36. That was stressful. We got there in the end though. We'll take that. Let's have a look, see how we did in terms of rankings, see if we lost much. Plus 3 over qualified, so we'll take that. Hey, we actually got an increase. We got pretty much everything back from the last race, so we're getting there. Still got to find a little bit more pace. I would like to be mid 36s really, sort of 36.5 race pace would be sort of the goal for right now. But yeah, that's not bad. We can't complain that sort of race pace. Let's say we would have had a bit of a better race if we didn't get killed really early on. That was just a bit annoying. I think we got probably one more in us, and we'll go for one last time. Let's register for this one. No LP2s registered just yet, so if there's none of them, that's going to be very interesting. Register 25 BMW in WEC. Register. There we go. Oh man, I can't race Fuji for love nor money. I just can't get quick there. Oh dear God, we're car number 3. Please have more people sign up. I don't want to be this high up the grid. It'd be terrible. Hopefully more people will sign up shortly. Where are we? Top 1,000 in terms of lap time, which is shocking, if I'm being truthful. Well, actually top, Jesus Christ, just outside top 300 in lap time for overall. Oh look, Carl Eastwood, he's in our lobby, so he can do 35/8. Yeah. Standard. There's Cryptic 35/6s, you know, it's standard. Spice Muller, he was in the first one that we did, he got 135/8. East. Yeah, that's him right there. Oh dear. Long day at work plus late streaming equals a tired boy. That's for sure. That's for sure. Appreciate everyone who is sat here and watching me chatter on inanely into the ether. It's not lost to me how many people choose to spend their time listening to me chat shit on the internet. It is yeah, it's quite a privilege. It's quite cool. I do appreciate it. I don't think I tell you guys enough how much I appreciate you. And it is, yeah, you can be doing literally anything with your time now, and you're sat here watching a fat bearded man try and race a car kind of quickly around some pretend track in Brazil. So it's me and OSW, Greg. We're going to be 2-man in it. Not sure on the time slot just yet because I haven't released them, and with my work schedule I can't get any time off. So chances are it's going to be a late Saturday one because I can just call Sunday a write off at work and just be tired for that day, and that's fine. But need to see what times it's starting. Hopefully there'll be something like, I imagine there'll be like a 9 o'clock, which while not ideal because that's going to be going until like nearly 4 o'clock in the morning. I might try and be able to make a 7 o'clock one, even if we have to just sprint back and then join and then start the stream after we've done the, because I think there's like a half-hour practice to begin with. If it's anything like the Bahrain one, it'll be like a 30-minute practice and then like a 20-minute quali, and then the 6-hour. So fingers crossed, if there's a 7 o'clock start, we might be able to get in and ready for 8. Who knows? We'll have to see what times are actually set to go. But I would imagine it's probably going to be the Saturday is when we're going to run. Because Saturdays at work are usually quite busy, so I'd rather not have a very, very, very late night / early morning sleep and then have a very busy day at Saturday at work. And obviously OSW depending as well. He obviously gets a say in when we run them. It's filling up a little bit, but he's got some LMP2s now. We can't have a 2 now. Fuck me. It's not going to go well. It's not going to go well, boys. He's literally 2 seconds a lap quicker than me. So he is going to be gone in the race. Absolutely fucking gone. Yeah, obviously I'd like to be there for the whole race. Like, I should be there. Like, I might have to join during quali or something while you're doing that. We need to see how many tyres and stuff we get allocated and work out some strategy for all that sort of stuff, haven't we? So I should be good. It's just work finishes at 6 on a Saturday, so getting back and online and live for 7 might be tight. But if there's a half-hour practice, as long as I'm signed up to the team before the start of the slot, we should be fine. Yeah, I'm mostly night hour. It's only because I'm working. That's the problem. Like, I don't have any issue staying up till 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning racing. Like, that's fine. Well, it's not fine, but I can do it. That's not the issue. It's more the fact that then having to go out and do a full day's worth of work the next day is the not very appealing part of that chain of events. So I imagine there will be a 7 o'clock start. If it's anything based on how they have the championship times go. And if that is the case, then yeah, if you jump in and do like the practicey bits, I'll just have to jump in. I'll do a private lobby or something like that or a practice session and just get myself warmed up a little bit in there. I should be ready to go live with the stream at the race start. So you probably take like first stint or whatever, and then we'll go from there. Oh dear. Ding, ding, ding. Oh. Right, well, while we wait, guys, if there is anyone out there who has a like spare, if you could do me a favour, just give it a little old tickle. That would be great. That'd be a big help for a little old streamer like me. Any of the likes here help YouTube sort of put it to front page and help people who may not know I exist, all that fun stuff. And obviously subscribe if you're brand new here as well. We've had a couple of people sub during this stream. It's not popped up on my feed for some reason, but a quick check of the old YouTube dashboard shows we've gained 2. So thank you very much if you have joined and subbed. That is very greatly appreciated. It should pop up on the screen, but based on the issues I have with my computer to begin with anyway, who knows what the fuck's going on with that. So, yeah. I'm slightly vamping because we've got 8 minutes until the next race starts. So I don't really want to jump in and do a practice if I can avoid it. I am starting to feel a bit tired and stuff, so... Oh, Cool's having to leave before the end of the stream. This is surprising. Have a good evening, mate. Appreciate you being here, as always. Oh, we're up against Cryptic now as well. Beautiful. A few more people could join as well. That'd be great. So I don't feel so bad, and we don't lose too much driver rating. That'd be good. That'd be cool. Oh dear. So anyway, should we have a look to see how the hell we ended up getting killed by that LMP car last race? Because I don't quite know what happened. Because I'm guessing he just sort of outbraked himself and slid into us very slowly. But it was just very annoying because we were doing a pretty good job to start off with. Hopefully this one won't be so fucking bad in terms of driving standards as well. That'd be ideal. Boom, 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 boom. Waiting for the game to load. Game to load. Da, da, da. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise. I mean, it looked like he came out the pit lane as well, so I'm guessing his tyres were probably colder than he was expecting, and he sort of panicked being 3 wide and sort of locked up and killed both of us. But because Mercedes and stuff going to get killed over from that. This lap? Next lap. Yes. Quickly scoop my way through the blue. I do like Interlagos. It is a very fun track. Right. Let's have a look at Matey Boy through here, shall we? Because I'm pretty sure he was just turning into me for the entire time. Yep, turns in there, Okay, he had a couple of stabs at old turning on us. That's fine. There we go. Let's, Right, place your bets. Who thinks it's going to be a lock-up? Who thinks he's just going to lose a rear end because it's cold? My money's on lock-up as well. I think he's going to lock the rears and spin very lazily into both of us. Well, close. He locked the inner rear. I'll take that. Is that the inner rear? Or is it the inner front? Which one is that? No, yeah, front. Okay, he locked the front left. And then, yeah. And we both almost in perfect unison, look. He gets another whack and gets pointed in the right direction. That's not fair. He gets pointed in the right fucking direction. We both spin in perfect unison. And then he gets knocked around the right way. That's annoying. I wanted a nice little nudge to get the right way going again. But where was that? We were... what position were we in then? P13. So we could have actually ended up like pretty solidly in the top 10. If we didn't have to deal with this, we probably could have had a relatively solid P10 or top 10. There's a lot of these guys who ended up behind us. Or was I just saying where we finished? I forget. This doesn't actually live. Isn't live, is it? This is all based on where you finished. The rest of it's fucking relevant. Or is it? Because those two behind us are the ones who did finish ahead of us. So yeah, we would have been P11 if we just didn't gain anywhere. I am very kind on my tyres. It's generally I'm not one who puts a lot of energy through the tyres, which at a cold track is not ideal. But at someone like this, where you end up with a lot of scrubbing and stuff, I think it is helping me towards the latter half of the stint. I'm hoping it's going to pay dividends at Kota as well, but who knows. GT3 number 4. It's not good. He came out of the pit. I'm assuming he had a drive through in the pit lane or whatever. Whether he got a false start, was out of position, aggressive driving, whatever one of those pre-race drive-throughs are, and he decided to take it at end of lap 2 or end of lap 2, beginning of lap 3. Because that was beginning of lap 3, that one, I think. The only other reason would be if he already got 3 of his track cuts, which isn't out of the realm of possibility at Interlagos. Very quick to use, very, very quick to get through all those track cuts though. So I would imagine it was a drive-through that he was serving. Which didn't help us. The fact he was coming out of the pit lane. Literally could have anything else. He could have lifted off. He could have just, I don't know, literally anything else. Literally anything else would have been better than what he did. I don't know why as the LMP you wouldn't lift coming into that one if you see 2 GTs fighting, because they're not going to see you there, and they're not going to give up, so... Yeah, LMP's 2s, and I mean Protos think they seem to be able to outbrake GT3s as well, and they definitely can't. They have to brake so much earlier because of how quick they're going. The amount of times I've had a Proto jump in front of me and put its brakes on like 50 metres before I do. It's the one thing that I never understand why people take the risk of, like, you're coming down, so you're coming down the back straight, you're in the slipstream, yeah? You get close enough and you pull out, and you get around, and you get in front by just about enough for a car length just before the brake zone. Why do that and then apply the brakes? You're just asking for trouble. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't just keep it a little bit closer, just guard the line on the way in, make sure they can't get the cutback, make sure you park yourself on the apex, and then just power out of it when you're ready. That way they can't, because they can't drive through you. So... Yeah, it's just, I think it was just, he was obviously in a rush to get back to wherever he was before his penalty, and rather than taking half a second to lift off and let us go through, and then follow us through and get us on the way up to the uphill section, which would be more than easy to do. They decided to try and make it 3 wide to come into that corner. I mean, equally saying that I could have let off a little bit more, but we were behind. Like we weren't too wide. We ended up being 3 wide when he darted up the inside because I tried to go around the outside. But yeah, moving under braking is one of my biggest pet peeves. Or like weaving in a straight line. It's like you're chasing and then you go to move around and then they move reactionary and then you just end up in an accident. It's just like, that's why you don't move when you see someone move. You have to decide first. And didn't, and now we're in an accident. But one of my biggest pet peeves is people doing that, just not knowing how to defend properly, and unnecessary squeeze on in the straight as well. Like they're like full on leaning on you. Like, okay. Like, you're just asking for the netcode to have a weird 5 minutes and kill both of us for some reason. You're just asking for it. People nowadays don't race for preservation, though. Which is ironic in an endurance game. Like, even in the 1 hour 40 race, the 1 hour 20 we did at Spa on Monday was a fucking bloodbath. People were just fighting from lap 1 in a fucking... It's like a 35 lap race, and they were fighting lap 1. It's like, just calm down. Yeah, it's kind of the opposite of what I did at Bahrain yesterday. Like I say, that was 100% my fault at Bahrain. I just drifted out wide and turned myself on his bonnet. It was just annoying. Because the only reason that I had him alongside me was because the LMP2 did what I said, got round me, pulled in front of me, and then fucking lifted and coasted and braked earlier than my normal braking zone. So I had to lift even earlier to make sure I didn't go to the back of him. And then it put the other guy up on the inside, which then meant we were 2 wide coming through turn 2, which then meant I drifted wide, spammed myself over his nose. We went full pelt into the wall, and engine went clatter bang. So, yeah, that was an annoying race, that one. Not annoyed at that guy, just annoyed at that situation. Because we're having a good race up until that point. We've managed to survive up until, what? I think we're like fucking P8, P9, something like that. And out of 20 odd people, because it was the ELMS race. The self-murders are always quite funny. Especially when people complain at you going, oh my god, it's like, mate, I was alongside you, just turned right into me, and then you continued turning right into the barrier. Not much I can do at that point. You knew I was there, you have the radar on. If you pulled into me, you pulled into me. It's just a dumb move. Be better, basically. Oh, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Guys, can you hurry up and like just give me like, let's not be greedy, would fit like 50, if someone could go and find me 15k subs like overnight, so I wake up and we've got like just under 17k subs, and I'll let me go to work tomorrow. That'd be great. But alas, poor Yorick, here we are. Just an angry, hairy, fat man shouting swear words into the internet. Right. What car number? Car number 7. Cool. This is not going to end well at all. Oh, dear. Hey, Untouchable mate. How you doing? Right, try and get these tyres in a little bit quicker than last time. scrub the shit out of these fronts. Bloody neutral. Okay, tyres look to be in a bit better window for our first push lap now. Not great still not a lot of grip there. I think we just sort of flash hit the surface, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. See how much grip we got when we get to T1. Yes, that's always fun. Go from the highs of a really good race to the one where you just get absolutely, well, you get like a high-speed enema from someone behind you. The tyre's not really in the window, but it's better than they normally are, I think. The Gracer runs out the final corner. So they're going to compromise me for my final lap, or for the start of this lap, rather.
Lap 140.07.
No, still not quite got the carcass temperature. Still cold, still scrubbing. It's a very tasty delta. It would be if we didn't mess up that corner as well. We're looking at 38, maybe 37. Okay, take 37 off the rip. We should have two more if we are purple last sector. Half second up through the first three corners. We'll take that. Need to carry more speed through that massively. No, damn it. Fuck, that's going to ruin it. But you're not going to make it round now again, I don't think. We're real fucking close to the line. Should be okay. It's going to be about 5 seconds in it, I think. Hopefully the tire's still got enough left in them. Actually feel better than they did last lap. A lot more grip through that corner. Might be because I wasn't going as quick though, because we weren't as far up in terms of time gain. Messed that one up as well. The mud. Because Clint Eastwood is inevitable, mate, that's out. Not improving. Especially not if I'm going to break 100 years before the corner, like that. Nah. Fuck's sake. We were up like 7/10 until I fucked it up. Starting P15 as car number 7. Fucking hell. We should have been... Around here. Man, we're going to lose so much fucking rate in this race. This is not going to be fun. Oh well. Maybe we can become the beneficiary of some bullshittery, who knows. Right, I'll be back in 2 secs, just going to go for a preemptive P and then we'll get on the grid. Oh. Right, here we go. This is a terrible starting position. P17 in the end. Fucking hell, man. Oh dear. I thought we were doing alright. Not getting that sort of middle lap in was kind of the killer there, I think. And then we were overdriving on the final lap to try and compensate for it, and it just didn't work. Yeah, but we need to get more than just like a few places with them crashing. We need to get like top 5 really to not have a massive impact on our driver rating. I don't see that happening. If we were P10 and there's a couple of accidents, I could see top 5 happening, but from P17, like it's just a lot to ask. We're on the inside as well. Right, hold on to your butts.
Green flag, green flag.
May actually find our way to the outside. my god. Fucking hell. Why can people not go through corners without crashing? What? That fucking... Okay, well done. Oh my god. I went so fucking slow through those corners. And then LMP decided to broadside the fucking track by rejoining it at 90 fucking degrees. Are you fucking kidding me? What is wrong with people? Okay, sure, yeah, there wasn't really a gap there, but fine. Are you fucking kidding me? Just launches it up the fucking inside, never alongside before the apex, just brute forces his way past me. Oh my god, stop hitting me! Fucking hell! LMP drivers, these are the worst fucking ones I've seen during this. How is it so fucking difficult to start a race? I don't get it.
Lap 158.66.
There is we're a lap in, and I'm in P18 in GT3. There are LMPs 2 cars ahead of me, and there is one still behind me. What is this? This is top split. How can people not drive? This is what I said about being an issue like this far down the grid. This is not just the fact that we've got to get past our own people. There's just all this space for the LMPs to fuck everything up. Oh my god, what are you doing? Yep, he's turning the lamp. Yep, that fucking Ferrari is a fucking liability. Jesus Christ, the driving standards in this are so fucking bad. I don't mean to sit here and just shout at all these fucking people for 25 minutes, but it's not even funny. Like, I get lap 1 having a couple of incidents, fine. The entire grid basically could not get through turn 1 or 2. And we're now beginning a lap 3. I've not been able to do anything other than get hit by other fucking dickheads on pretty much every corner of this track so far. I don't want to sit here and fucking complain about everything. I don't want to sit here and swear all the fucking time either, but it's just really fucking annoying. And luckily swearing, it helps me not get like angry. It helps me vent my frustrations out. I know a lot of people don't like the words I use, which is fair enough. But this green Ferrari's going to lunge at the top of the hill, just FYI. So we're not going to let him. There we go. Okay. Other than watching out for this Ferrari behind us and managing whatever fucking damage we've got now. This race might not even go 16 laps. The first few laps have been that fucking slow. The game's like, no, I got 15 this time. Well, 16.0. First time I've seen it be that low. I was 16.5 now. Okay, that's not as bad. He's going to fucking send it. You wait. From 4 car lengths back. Oh, LMP's back again. He's obviously had another incident. Oh, fuck me. Never mind, he's lost himself. Don't even know how an LMP gets stuck there, but okay, whatever. Literally anything is possible with this race right now. Yeah, I mean the faultless penalty thing isn't like, it doesn't apply, blameless rather, not faultless. Isn't unique to LMU. It's how most sims do it because it's just the easier way to do it. Because there's so much context to an accident that it's trouble for machine learning to sort of figure out accurately. They just don't bother. The fuck am I looking at in terms of a rejoin on that Lexus? Oh my god. Thank you for that, yet again.
Time 1:38.96.
Fuck it, we'll take the penalty. I'm not letting the green Lambo green fly through. Thank you for that. I assume you probably just lost traction, so I'm not going to be too annoyed about that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, at least it's calmed down a bit now. I assume very quick Lexus behind us as well. Oh, a bit deep. defend that. It's too close for me to move over and try and defend the line. I feel like this guy behind is quick but doesn't know how to race, because he keeps catching me in the same spot expecting the move to work and it never does. Like, he's not trying to line up a move or anything, he's just trying to be quicker than me. I'm not paying attention to where I struggle versus him, I'm not paying attention to where he can get like better go out of traction area. He's just hot lapping. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, mate. Like, he's a lot quicker than me, but he can't fucking race. Like there, he just fucking launched it up the inside, way past the turning point. I opened the steering up, oh god. There comes the LP2 coming to braking zone at turn 3, this should be interesting. Like there again, I have to open the steering up halfway through the fucking corner because he keeps catching himself out. Trying to kill anyone. About the safest rejoin I could do there. Well, we're going to be losing a fair amount of driver rating in this one.
Time 141.85.
Yeah, I mean, I probably should have let him go a while ago. It would have been a bit quicker, but it was just fun keeping him behind me, because I knew it would be pissing him off. Like, I've long since given up about this race now. There's not much I can do about it. It's that lap 1 and then just get absolutely fucking bullied for the first half of the second and the third lap. There's not much we can do. So I'm just sort of... I'm in a hot lapping mindset now. I'm just trying to get through this thing as quick as possible and see, hopefully we can pick up some bits somewhere along the line. But I've well and truly switched off from trying to get a good result out of this. That was my fault. I tried to dip in behind him, try and hit the apex, get a good run out of it. Kind of a little too early. This guy behind's probably going to be through. We've got a fair bit of damage, I think, on the car as well. Yeah, enough to warrant a repair. So we're just slow and straight line. We don't have as much grip. All that other fun stuff that comes with being absolutely mullered. Oh, fucking! Oh, we got a third there. Yep, my brain is well and truly switched off out of this one. It's just not, this is not a fun race anymore. This is just trying to get through this fucking thing. Which is a shame, because I was really looking forward to doing Interlagos Multiclass here. Apparently people just can't drive here, like at all. Which is a shame. Great track, fun multiclass as well. Oh look, the green Ferrari spun. Who'd have fucking thought that was going to happen?
Lap 139.04.
Oh, dead LMP. On the apex, standard. Oh, the rejoin. The rejoin! I'm just going to pull onto the apex, it's fine. This is a flat out corner, you know, I'm just going to pull out into it at 4 miles an hour. This is fine. This isn't going to affect anyone at all. Fucking people, man. Rather than sitting on the grass to get around the apex, like literally all we have to do is just get further enough around the corner where you're no longer on the apex anymore, and that's it. But no, he has to pull on immediately. Can't be losing any positions in this daily race. Very important.
Lap 139.19.
Okay, right. Let's actually try and get something from this race, maybe. No, never mind. Managed to keep it going though. Don't quite know how we saved it, but I'm going to be happy about it.
Lap 138.41.
Again, trying to lunge from so far back when you're never actually alongside is just a recipe for accident. Oh, that spun LMP's coming back again. Can't wait to see how well he gets through the crowd this time. Right, well, he's out of my way. That's good.
Lap 1:37.87.
Oh, dirty air. Okay, bit of a car park there. Right, come on. I'm sure you've got enough slipstream to get past him now. Okay, oh, come on. Oh, bit wide. Whoa. Right, there we go. Okay, I don't think we're quite in range for a dive.
Lap 1:30.
LMP thing life over is. Oh, we're in range enough to mess it up though. Did I say LMP? I meant fucking Lexus. I think I said LMP. Definitely not one of them. One last hero attempt. There we go. Just cheekily steal P11 there on the line, or on the last lap. Oof. Fucking hell. So glad to be out of that fucking race. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, man. Jesus. Just the race start was so fucking bad. Who the fuck was Rasek anyway? He was shouting at a lot of people. Why can't I see him? Oh, there. Well, I'm glad to see the end of that fucking lobby. Jesus Christ. That was it was just horrific, that race. Absolutely fucking horrific. I've legitimately I've not had a race that bad since racing Monza in ACC in a public lobby. It was that kind of vibe. Yeah, I'm not surprised mine was 2.5. Look how many people we had contact with. We had 2 with Martin, 2 with Rasek, 3 with Carraro, that's the green Ferrari, and with Juan Gomez as well. So that's 1, 2, a dreaded Dave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 times we had contact with a car. That's more than I have in 7 races, 8 races combined on average. Fucking disgusting it was. Just mental. Yeah, like this is what I mean, like that much level of contact. So out of all that, we did 3 clean quali laps and 7 clean race laps, and we only lost 2.5% safety rating. Which would make sense if I knew they had like proportional blame. So if they knew that I was driving into versus like them driving into me, but they don't. It's just contact. So this is what I mean when safety rank just doesn't matter. So when you have it like this is why you get shitty lobbies like this, because people have learned that if you're above gold, it does not matter what you do in the race. You will not lose, and you will not lose out on a lobby. So this needs to move up and down a lot quicker. This needs to stop moving up and down so quickly. This needs to move up and down a lot quicker. I mean, actually, this could do with moving around a little bit more, but it should go up proportionally as much as it comes down. At the moment, it goes down very quickly and then very slowly up. You know, so you need to have access to. If you're going to have Plat 3, you need it to have access to something that's very specific. So if that is, I reckon that you should not be able to be in top split of any race unless you are a minimum plat 1. A minimum plat 1. Because that means you're only getting the best caliber of racers on there, not just the quickest people, but the safest as well, which means you can trust people not to do dumb shit. At the moment, it's slightly different when there's only one lobby. Like, this only works if there's about 5 or 6 lobbies for like in the Le Mans race this week. But in an ideal world, they should block you from being in top split for it. Yeah, like this is the only problem. Is like there's not enough races, like not enough lobbies to run it. But it should be something like that. Something that is relatively important should be locked behind the highest safety rating if you want people to be safe. At the moment, there's nothing like... I would have to lose... Well, I'd have to lose 6 safety rating tiers to not have access to this race. You know? So that I would have to have probably about 50 bad races, like horrifically bad races, with DNFs to maybe, possibly be close to maybe in one day losing the ability to use this tier. Something needs to be done with it, because it's just the racing standards are just getting a joke, and everyone is sat here with gold and plat safety rating, and it's just fucking just diabolical. Does it show people's safety rating in that event? It does. Okay. So who are we getting bullied by? Carrero. So Carrero, the yellow Ferrari, was a plat 2 safety rating. Like, it was plat 2. Rusek, the guy who we bounced off of, I mean, he's silver 2, but even still, he's had a big downfall, mostly because he got a dump. Who else did we have issue with in that race that was being a bit of a dick? Mostly him. But yeah. I mean, quali shouldn't have any impact in your safety rating at all. It should have very little impact in your drive rating and no impact in your safety rating. Yeah, I mean, the guy is quick, but if he doesn't qualify at the front and he gets taken out, he cannot get through traffic at all. He was not, at no point did he apply any form of strategy to try and get past me. He was just like, I'm just going to drive as quick as I can, and hopefully I'll get past. And every time, I put my car right where I needed to stop him doing it. It meant we got bumped into, but, my car was fucked at that point anyway. We already broadsided a fucking LMP car. So... what actual smart individual decided to broadside to rejoin the race like that? I want to have a look at who thought that was a good idea. There's an oddly large number of Brazilian people on LMU, and there's a large number of that large number of people who are not particularly good when it comes to safety of standards and standards of racing. From my experience. I'm not saying it's anything to do with that, but I will say that of the Brazilian people I have raced against, a lot of them do race extremely aggressively. Extremely aggressively. It's just a shame, because this is a great race. Once we get through lap 2 or lap 3, it's great fun. It's just, you've got to get through the absolute carnage. Yeah, true. It's the Motiono, but not because I speak Portuguese. Right, okay, let's have a look at this absolute clusterfuck. Can we get a better track? Can we get a better track side? I want to look down the hill. No. There's one thing that LMU needs to work on is its camera angles. Right. Okay, so we've got an LMP spun down here. Very, very few people paying attention to the fact it's a yellow flag at this point. Stuck dead in the middle of the track. We've also got one snuck off over here as well. So I'm here, I see these guys peeling around. I'm like, okay, sure, there's got to be someone strewn here, right? So we get around here. Right, yeah, okay, I can see that LMP, that's fine. We'll go through there. Oh, no, he's coming this way. And there's also another one who's just been hit this way. I guess I'll go around. And then I've just noticed that Genius here is deciding to drive forward while we're doing that, rather than sitting still. You notice here, we would have got through without any contact, but this Genius here, just watch his wheels if we go through slow. I mean, you can see the red and the green there, sort of how his wheels are turning. So he can see me. He knows I'm there. Still decides to start driving forward. You know? Oh, this is our favourite man behind us. Now, who... Oh, that was Rasek. Okay. He was saying how people don't know how to race, and he did this. He rejoined the racetrack, facing the wrong way, facing into traffic. He is going to try. I assume he's going to attempt to do a U-turn this way. Yep, coming onto the racetrack. He's on the racetrack. He is 270 degrees the wrong way. In a full blind spot behind a tyre wall. He's just going, need to race, need to get racing again, need to get racing again. Not thinking of any of the situation that's happening around him. And we absolutely broadside the fuck out of him. Stop. So Dave gets through here. Yeah, it scared the fuck out of me. He just appeared. Like, only reason he's still racing, the reason we're still racing, is because of LMU's kind damage. And we have our first bump from the green Ferrari behind us as well. Mate, I can't believe we still had a working engine, considering that's at the front and that bore the brunt of whatever the fuck that was. Only thing I can think as to why your internet might be not as good during the night is if they have planned maintenance. And generally a lot of people are going to be using the internet more in the evening. So you might find that if they're not doing maintenance, if it's like late at night, general traffic and bandwidth will be used. So like if you're during the day and you're the only one connecting to your what's the word I'm looking for? Exchange, that's the one. So I don't know how it works where you are, but basically the way it is here, you have a central data center that fires a load of cables to an exchange, which is generally within like an estate or a road or a block of flats or whatever, and then that exchange fires all the individual cables to all the individual locations. Some of those are splined off as well, depending on when they were made and how cheap the installation is. But for this point, we'll call it fiber optic direct to exchange just to make it easier. So when you're using it, you like if you're in the middle of the day and everyone's at work and no one's using it in the block. Say you live in a block of flats, you've got 50 flats to one exchange, and that fires down through the line to the data center. You'll find that during the day you have basically the run of the mill through that exchange, so whatever the maximum throughput that exchange can handle and that your line can handle, you'll get basically all of it. But it'll have a maximum amount of, let's call it 100 gig that will go into that exchange. It'll be a lot more than that, but we'll call it 100 gig for math purposes. So if you're doing it, you'll be like, all right, cool, yeah, we'll just send you, your line can take 10 gig a second, so we're just going to send you all that. It's fine. Like, no one else, we don't need to worry about stability. I've got 90 gig headroom, no other chatter on the line. It's fine, we'll give you all of it. More and more people start coming on. So if you've got 50 flats in that building, and you've got an exchange that can do 100 gig, it's now dividing that 100 gig between all 50 people if they're all online. So that means your available download speed is going to decrease, and it's going to increase more chatter on the line, which is going to increase your ping, which is obviously the response time between where you are and where it is. So long and short of it, that might be why. It's a long more complicated thing than you were probably looking for, but that's why. Alright, OSW, mate, have a good evening. No worries, mate. It's long and boring stuff. It's basically more people on your specific line, the worse your internet is going to be. Unless you've got direct to exchange or direct to data center, where you have direct to data center. But basically, you want the fewer interruptions and the fewer splitting off of internet between you and the data centers you can get. Right, well, after that race, I am plum-tuckered. My brain hurts. And my will is broken after that race. A good end to the race, but the start just killed me. So we'll switch to our more social screen. Thank you for everyone who has come here this evening. Once again, I appreciate every single one of you. If you could tickle that like button if you're still here and have yet to do so. Subscribe if you're new. We're up a couple today. Any more out there in the wild would be useful. And we'll be back tomorrow, same back time, same back channel. I'm not sure what we're doing though, because I'm getting a bit. This week of LMU is a bit meh for me. We might do some more, we might not. Failing that, we'll figure something out. I've been meaning to go back on Race Room for a bit, so maybe we do something with that. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow about 10ish, so same time, so same back time, same back channel, and I'll catch you guys there. Cheers.